Hey there everyone, I'm Dicky Cranky, but you can call me Danny, and today I'm going to be doing a late reaction to the version 4.4 special program, and well, not sure what to expect beyond the rumors of Cloud Retainer and the other character Gaming or Jaming, I'm not sure, on the pronunciation again. It's pretty iffy from, I still not entirely sure, so it's pretty iffy from when the video I recorded the reaction to their character portraits. But anyway, let's just jump right in.
Have you ever heard of wushou dancing?
Liyue Harbor is always changing, so it is only fitting that Lantern Rite should change in turn.
Wushou dancing is famous in Xianyun Vale. Performers might be invited to the opening of a business.
That looks actually pretty good.
During a holiday season.
Miss Farina is now one of my esteemed.
Whoa.
Is that so?
You were quite right, Miss Hutao.
How about we grab some dim sum from Xianyun kiosk? My treat.
Yeah. Wow, that looks good. So he's a Claymore user.
Congratulations!
Gaming.
Up to it, Manzai!
Huh. I wonder if the lion dance was like his
kite
idol.
is always tied down no matter how far it flies or how high it soars.
You sure that was- Whoa, hold on.
Born of paper, flying.
Ganyu and Shenhe got new outfits?
Traveler wanders, just awaiting to be found.
I always believed we would see each other again. That our days of separation would finally
Xianyun? Mama Cloud Retainer?
Should be a day of reunion.
I don't know. I don't remember.
What the?
You chose a path without a future.
Is this like a new map? Domain or something?
Spare mine innocent child. I alone am the source of this sin.
Okay, so likely a new boss. Ooh.
On one's feet, try to keep pace.
So she's a catalyst user. Animo. Dang, she look good. And she can transform.
Way to the adeptus.
Is that her combo or skill? A lot just happened there.
今年就是海灯节又到了，特别是看完版本 TV 之后啊，除了海灯节，我还听到了一些熟悉的名字，比如俏音庄啊。隔了那么久啊，终于要揭晓它的庐山真面目了。看来大伟哥对俏音庄很感兴趣，那我可得和你好好聊聊了。
I love the fun that they have with this, especially with all the set development here. The sets they set up for this, it's always amazing. Big boss man and developers. No doubt they have so much fun with all this. But no doubt it gets pretty busy though too. And I always love the music.
Hello, travelers! It's your old friend 大伟。
大家好，我是阿然。俏音庄这个名字，大伟哥刚才也说有些印象，对吧？
是啊，虽然具体在哪听过有点记不太清了，不过印象里是和茶有关。
没错没错，我们陈玉谷的茶庄俏音庄一直都是以香茗猎泉闻名的。身后这个茶府，可以说就是俏音庄香茶广受欢迎的秘宝了。
这么厉害啊！
毕竟这个茶府相传是先人留下的仙家机关嘛，用它炒出的茶叶，香气和口味确实是挺不一般的。 而且坊间都流传
Xianyun
庄的水土
Village
得到过仙人的福
So
佑
is this like
人们就
a
特
map
别喜欢茶
expansion?
叶生长，哪怕不去考虑仙家机关的加持，茶叶本身的品质就已经非常不错了。
虽然我不是什么品茶的这个专业人士啊，但我知
It
道
really looked like it
同样
from
了解
the
茶叶
trailer.
这茶叶啊也会因为各种因素的影响，导致最后味道
It would
出
be
现
really
很大
cool
差别
though.
听你这么一说啊，我还真挺想尝尝
Which
这个
part of the
仙家
map?
机关炒出的茶是什么味道。不过这么特别的茶
Assuming
会不会很难买啊？
大伟哥放心，想喝到俏音庄的茶，其实并非难事。俏音庄的后山上都是大片大片的茶田，产出的茶也都会销售到璃月港，甚至是其他国家去。
Is it to the
而且热
north
情的俏音庄居民
or
本身就很喜欢喝茶，也很乐于用好茶来招待客人呢。比方说，你要是遇到佳明，他肯定得把松萝仙芽、油韵单丛等等好茶都给你泡上尝尝。
谢谢佳明。还有啊，说到佳明这个名字啊，听着就很亲切。
佳明他的性格热情健谈，大家也都很喜欢和他相处。虽然说他的老家是在俏音庄，但他人却经常在璃月港和仪龙部两地之间往返。他的主业是镖
north
师
or east?
还有个副业是表演武兽戏。
From how I
副
remember.
业啊，
年轻人的精神比较好。
那我猜啊，副业才是他真正想做的事吧。
大伟哥，你好会猜。
There were only gaps
佳
in
明
there
的
as
确
far
非
as I
常
saw.
喜欢
Oh,
武兽戏，并且把表演武兽戏当做自己梦想的事业。但他在这过程中还是吃了不少苦头，还跟家里人闹得不太开心。不过佳明对武兽戏还
佳明
3分钟热度，他骨子里还是个很
佳明
有坚持的人。他坚定地想要表演好武兽戏，在璃月港甚至更远的地方做出成绩。这也是为了证明给家里看吧。最终他离开了家，去追求梦想。虽然现在的生活有点辛苦，但佳明自己还
So
算过
it's
得开心。
jamming.
哎呀，感
佳
觉真的很有冲劲和闯劲啊！有机会
佳明
还真挺想去看看他的武兽戏。
机会说不定已经近在眼前了哦。
哦，这感情好啊！
I'm looking forward to this this
他
Lantern
的技
Rite.
能天赋当然也和他有关了。
Cause Shinhu and Ganyu look like they got new outfits.
也算是提前满足一下你的好奇了。
Not to
原
mention
来是这
Xianyun.
么个近在眼前啊！可以
Bring on the Xianyun. Come on.
Whether it takes me uphill, downhill, or out to the sticks, I get the goods from A to B. I'll even take them across the sea if needed. So don't worry, you're in safe hands. They don't call me the gold standard guard for nothing.
Claymore user. And man, that's so cool. So it's part of his combo.
Congratulations! Hop to it, Manzai!
But it also looked like it was also like an idle animation. And that's a nice hood.
佳明会将自己的武兽之法应用在各种场合。战斗中，佳明高举兽首向前腾跃，在接触到目标或地形时向上腾空
That
飞翔
looks so
此
cool.
时能进行格外强劲的下落攻击，对敌人
That's
造成火
his
元
E
素伤害。
skill?
不过以这种形式释放的下落攻击，
Like a
会使
plunging
佳明在
attack?
落地时消耗部分生命值。好在佳明有好伙伴文仔的协助，当他在施展灿焰金泥舞，召唤出文仔出场时，佳明将会恢复一定生命值，并造成火元素范围伤害。和文仔合力表演精
It
彩
seems
的
kind of like
当
Xiao's
文
skill,
仔和佳明汇合
where he,
时
when
他能
his
帮助佳明
ultimate,
恢复力
where he
气
like jumps
他的连锁
and
战绩
dives,
野兽登高楼
but it also
能够
consumes
立
his
刻再
HP.
次使用。武兽态势持续期间，只要佳明状态上佳，还可再次唤出文仔
I
登
mean,
场
it seems like it.
好精彩啊！这战斗啊，真像看了一场武兽戏。
能让大伟哥有这样的观感就太好了。在创作佳明的过程中，我们学习并借鉴了舞狮这门传统文化中的很多元素，比如跳跃、蹲桩、打滚、弓步、扣步等等，再和现代
Four
元素相结合，
strikes?
想要为大家
So he's got the
呈现出
four hit
一种
normal
具有
attack?
霓虹质感和火焰包裹的
From how it
全
looked?
新武兽系。
映光舞狮，有心了，有心了！我感觉啊，确实挺新奇。
Huh.
另外，战斗聚焦在跳跃这个核心元素上呢，也是想给大家传达一种步步高升的节庆氛围。还有文仔的加入，也希望在补足联机丰富度的同时，呈现出双狮合舞的感觉。
这要是再敲个锣、打个鼓啊，喜庆的节日感一下子就出来了啊！
是呀，而且说到海灯节，今年也有一位老朋友要来和我们一起过节。
我
At
知道
Lunar New Year.
那个女人，
没错，就是那个女人， 流云借风真君
Cloud Retainer
喜欢他啊。
哎，说到流云真君啊，我想起来刚才收到了个消息啊，项目的同学给我发了个流云借风真君的视频，说是看完后能更了解他，我还没来得及看来着。
来得早不如来得巧啊！
来，和大家一起来看看。
Man, look at her. She's like one of them immortals that from
大家好呀
all those like classic Chinese films
接近尾声了，或许大家和
that
我
like
一样，也想
fly
知道
in the
其他同学
air.
对这个角色有怎样的看法。那现在就让我们一起去采访一下他们吧。哎，同学，能和我们聊一聊制作闲云这个角色的初衷吗？
其实很久以前我们就有了将流云借风真君化作人形游历世间的想法。正好呢，恰逢这次海灯节，为了让它就是出现在今后的故事里面更加自然、更加顺畅吧，我们就借这次机会呢，去把它的形象制作出来，并且给它起了一个更加适合的
To see her in a 3D model
在原神的玩法里
from when she was like
我就以下路
just the
攻击来举例
2D
其实这个玩法
image
在我
in
们中一直
the
都存在，但其实在实战中很少有角色能应用得出来。所以这一次我们想
What was
尝试
it?
制作一个角色，他自身不仅有特殊的下路攻击，
Look at that!
能够把这一个玩法
Jumping in the
用
air.
在角色身上，并在实战中加以
She gets what is it like her skill or ultimate that allows all other characters to like also do jumps, plunging attacks.
它的仙气和机关术的结合还挺让人兴
What
奋。
seems to be the running theme right now, from what I'm seeing here, is like plunging attacks with Jiaming and Xianyun, Cloud
当
Retainer.
然了，在制作的过程中，我们也会遇到一些问题。
啊？什么问题？闲鱼又出 bug 了？
机关术当时做起来其实并不是很容易，因为它不能太有科幻感，同时呢又要保持它的高级感。
闲云的动作，它既要仙气飘飘，同时也要兼顾公科女的感觉。
在打磨元素战技的过程当中遇到过一些问题。有节奏的释放元素战技其实是它的核心操作策略。
移动方面，既要考虑空中的位移，又要考虑落地衔接的各种表现，还要考虑美术位移和程序位移之间的平衡关系。
元素战技在俯冲下来的时候很难观察到敌人。
变褐冲击的镜头开始还是挺眩晕的，
提升我的抗眩晕等级。不过整体感觉还是挺顺利的，挺顺利的。
Seems like they had a rough time in developing her.
希望在4.4版本呢，我们大家都能从忙碌的生活中找到属于自己的清静，也希望大家能够喜欢上闲云小姐的故事。
祝大家今年海灯节快乐！
希望大家多多玩原神，
祝大家都能抽到自己想要的角色。
大家享受跑图的乐趣吧。
希望新的一年大家都能准时下班。
别骂了，别骂了，求求了，求求了。
这里工作挺有意思的，希望有更多小伙伴一起加入原神。
不要和闲云握手，那是仙人掌。
那就给旅行者们拜个早年吧。
希望你们 bug 区的 UP 主们能让我们过个好年。
那么今天的采访
Man, the effort that they go through in developing all this.
闲云这个角色
It's insane. Well, that's the crowd loves it.
是那个女人，就连制作幕后都这么有个性。说起来，这还是她第一次以人形
Look at her.
她这副打扮虽然之前出现过，不过在我们面前大大方方的走来走去，确实还是第一次。
看来
She got that mix from the Chinese immortal films and
这就要说到我们今年
Bayonetta vibes just from her aesthetic look,
现在人间的机关奏
but mixed
越
together.
来越稀奇古怪了。
风筝，这也不算什么稀奇古怪吧？
之前的确实不算，但今年从枫丹那边引进了神奇的机械装置，能够让风筝无风自起，飞得又高又稳。
你这么一说我就懂了，流云借风真君一定是起了莫名的攀比心吧？什么枫丹科技，肯定比不过本仙的发明创造。
看来大卫哥真的很熟悉这位老朋友啊，完全正确。
那个女人太可爱了。
是呀，她虽然脾气不小，但性格一点也不差，敢爱敢恨，作风正直又富有侠义心肠，有时候好像有些心口不一，有时候又还有一点脱线，可她的幽默总是能让人印象深刻。
是的，虽然是个仙人呐， 但非常有亲切感，真像是一位热心的邻居。
在流云借风真君以闲云之名正式入驻璃月港，成为我们的邻居之前，他到底经历了些什么？大伟哥肯定也很好奇他过去的故事吧？哎呀，我的聊天讲故事的本事肯定没他好，不如到时候亲自去找他了解一下。就让我们一起期待海灯节以及显赫之章吧。
可以，每次有流云真君的剧情啊，都挺欢乐的，我很期待。哦，我们是不是该改口叫他闲云了？
没错，那我也来分享一下闲云在战斗时的风采吧。
The secrets of the
Oh,
mechanical
yes.
arts are
Here we go.
found to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them?
She looks so good. Look at them hops.
Stray clouds converge.
You know a lot of people gonna be pulling for her.
流云借风真君
Guilty as charged.
鹤的外形不难让人联想出轻盈御风的仙人形象。闲云能进行至多3次的特殊跳
So up to 3
天梯，
leaps.
并且能根据具体情况在后2段中选择地面释放或是在空中释放。这个过程中还能化形为鹤，进行特殊的下落攻击。不仅如
Special
此，
plunging
闲
attack.
云更能轻唤先锋，召唤自己引以为傲的发明创造机关烛心。在持续恢复同伴生命值的同时，
So her
也能御风助
Q
推，
skill
让同伴获得
allows
不停的跳跃
other
能力，
characters
提升跳跃
to
的高度，
do
并在
plunging
同伴完
attacks
成
with
下落攻
jumps
击
there.
时造成风元素范围伤害，
Okay.
让整个队伍都如有先助。
看起来很有意思啊，身形轻盈，来去如风，而且还能为大家提供协助，就像是一位默默关照他人的热心长辈。
是的，希望能把闲云的这份
Man
人格魅力传递给大家。
那除了这2位有趣的角色之外，这次我们还有机会邀请到哪些角色入队呢？
那就来看看4.4版本的活动祈愿吧。在
哦
4.4版本，
the banners
闲云与纳西达将会在第1期活动祈
Nahida
愿中出现，并提升获取概率。
Jamming
同时
is
获取概率
4
也将
star.
大幅提升。全新5星法器鹤
Dang.
鸣余音
And
将
of
出现
course,
在同期的武器活动祈愿中。
Xianyun's
在
weapon.
第2期活动祈愿中，
Catalyst
肖和
weapon.
巴
And
图
then
神
so
会
Xiao and
享有
Yaimiko.
的概率 up。
Oh.
那我的分享就告一段落了。大伟哥可以去
I don't think a lot of people play Xiao much these days, which is kind of sad.
好的好的，也谢谢阿任的分享。那么在去仪龙部之前啊，我们先来看看第1组兑换码吧。
Okay, so yeah, a lot came there. We saw all the characters. Ooh, that's a nice picture. Looks really good. But yeah, okay, so we saw Jiaming first, then Xianyun. And then we got to see a couple of other things. But the banner will show Xianyun and Nahida first, which is a pretty good one as far as I personally think, but I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will still definitely roll for Xianyun though. Though I don't know about her mechanics or what her kit is revolved around. Maybe likely around elemental mastery with swirling effects since she's Animo, but it seems her kit is also revolved around plunging attacks, so I'm not sure if her kit will also revolve around attack percentage. Yeah, that's something to look forward to. But like, see, in part 2 of the banner, at least as far as I saw, was Xiao and Yaimiko. Both, I think, are good characters. Primarily Yaimiko, which I feel like a lot of people will roll for more. But Xiao, I personally haven't seen a lot of people play Xiao lately, but who knows? Maybe with the fact that Xianyun and Jiaming are like seem to have like move sets that include plunging attacks that even Xiao does with his Q skill. It may be something that he may make a comeback, but still not entirely sure. Now Miko is a more popular one as a DPS and a sub DPS and support. But Xiao, he's more of a, he's kind of more stuck as either a main DPS or a sub DPS, depending on how you look at it. But yeah. But man, look at Cloud Retainer. Look at that beauty. She's beauty. She's grace. Still, yeah, I'm quite curious about the kits. I mean, we saw their skills and their Qs for Xianyun and Gaming, but I'm really wondering how they'll be built. But it seems like Gaming is more designed as either a DPS or a sub DPS. I'm not sure if he's really going to be he'd be built for support, since his moveset seems to be involving plunge attacks like Xianyun is. But Xianyun does seem more like she's built capable of being sub DPS and support. I'm not sure about main DPS because we don't know yet about her, like, her stats, as far as I'm aware. So what are we covering this aspect? Oh. Again, the music. Fantastic as always. You always gotta love the mellow beats. And then, of course, the battle beats. Boss man.
你感觉沉玉谷的景色怎么样？我还没看到太多，目前感觉还挺美的，有种世外桃源的感觉。
大伟哥还挺敏锐，沉玉谷这里流传着很多与仙人有关的传说，还真有点世外桃源的味道。
是吧？而且目前看来啊，沉玉谷这边的人文建筑好像都有点徽派建筑的味道。
没错没错，就拿俏音庄来说吧，它依山傍水，因势而建。
Yeah, this definitely has to be a Liyue Map expansion.
徽派建筑这种白墙黑瓦、色彩分明的特点就更是锦上添花，让村落看上去鳞次栉比、井然有序。
哎，说起水啊，沉玉谷这边水还挺多的，一路上大大小小的溪流河川可是真不少。仪陇部这里啊，还有条这么高这么大的瀑布，气势很磅礴啊。
确实，这就得给大伟哥讲讲仪陇部这里流传的传说了。
哦。
大伟哥应该知道，璃月港的人们都相信，这片土地最早的主人就是阎王爷。先民正是跟随着阎王帝君，在他的护佑下，才建立起了繁荣的城市和港口。
听起来还有个但是。
不错，但是在沉玉谷也有人相信，除了阎王爷以外，还有别的魔神和众仙保佑着沉玉谷先民的祖先。比如说啊，在仪陇部这里，大家都听过一个传说。关于一位名叫福景的鲤鱼仙人，
难怪这里有不少鲤鱼形状的灯啊，应该也是出于这个原因吧？
也可以这么想。在当地的传说中啊，金色的鲤鱼可是好运的象征呢。
而且仪陇部衔接着枫丹，是两国之间重要的。
Okay, so it has to be north, because you said it borders Fontaine.
看到仪陇部本身的地势非常高。
So yeah, the northern mountains. So it has to be that gap up there.
曾是仙人隐居之处。后来呀，因为种种缘故，一些先民迁居至此，形成了新的聚落。为了解决这瀑布高悬带来的不便，人们修建了一座高大的水利升降机。
哦，原来如此，他们的成果还真是壮观啊！
是呀，而且这瀑布之下还有一条蜿蜒曲折的大河，贯穿整个沉玉谷。
既然已经说到了这条河，我们沿着河川看过去，大伟哥应该也注意到了河道上那对巨大的玉珏了吧？ 那里就是宝爵口，
Damn,
算
that's
是
some
成玉
huge
谷中
jade.
最有名的地标之一了。
是呀，这对玉珏应该也是过去的仙人留下的吧？像这么壮观又瑰丽的景色，应该也只有仙人能创造出来吧？
传说宝爵口的这对玉珏，就是仙人为了保护人民、防洪治涝而投下的。
哈哈，心系人民的仙人，确实还挺值得大家敬爱啊！这里的种种传说，听上去感觉还挺浪漫的。
是的，我们也来看看成玉谷的其他地方吧。像灵蒙山是历史悠久的古华派的发祥之地，
古华
药蝶谷
clan
和悬链山就分别是传说中白蛇和鲤鱼仙人的住所。
Wow.
还有南方的赤章城垣是属于昔日冲突的遗迹。
成玉谷还真辽
Oh.
阔啊！
和刚才
Was
说
that
的
the
一样，
Fontaine
这片
Tower
土
in
地
the
上
back
还
there?
到处都遗留着仙人的足迹。
So yeah, it
宝
really
溪
is
啊
bordering
洞府啊，说不定就散落
in
在
that
这
gap.
雾气缭绕的高山之间呢。
你别说，成玉谷也有不少高山，但我总感觉和以往常见到璃月山岩还不太一样。
成玉谷这边的山岭更像是峰峦叠嶂的黄山，这些山峦的颜色好像是水墨画一样，时不时还会有一抹灵动的青色晕染，再加上山岭之间还藏着各种各样的奇特景观，我就觉得呀，
How
成玉谷
big is
之
this
所以会有
expansion
这么多仙人的
of
传
the
说
map?
流传后世，和这种独一无二的地理风貌应该是密不可分的吧？
感觉是这个道理，大自然还真有鬼斧神工啊！
当你漫游成玉谷的时候，登临山岭高处，就会看到那些跌宕起伏的云海，根据日光的变化，呈现出异彩纷呈的华美景象。缭绕的云雾轻轻拂过你的身边，
Dang.
简直就像是
Really does got that
哎呀，你也太会描述景色了，
immortal
说得我
feel.
们车子都拉满了。
还不止这些哦，除了仙迹和美景，成玉谷中还栖息着传说中的灵兽哦。
哦，
比如隐山
Ah, yeah, the new
根据
boss.
本地老人的说法，他们是这片土地原本的主人，如今隐居在崇山峻岭之间。虽然说是传说中的祥瑞之兽，但若是有人贸然闯入他们的领地，打扰了他们的安宁，也是会被毫不留情地赶出去的哦。
Animal?
它的外形啊，包括战斗表现都好仙好灵哦，我喜欢。
顺带一提，仪农部家喻户晓的武兽戏，这就是以传说中离兽的形象为原型进行的表演。佳明身边的文仔其实也是离兽哦。
看来这之间也有故事啊。
那就来看看隐山离兽的故事吧。
Oh, that's quite the inquiry, Gaming.
Okay.
So are the stories true, sir?
So in English it's Gaming,
Patience now.
but
Any discussion of
how
this
the
beast must first begin with Xianyun Vale.
Chinese pronounce it as Jiaming.
Peaks shrouded in billowing mist,
Hmm.
replete with stories of
I guess people will alternate between the two of them.
As for the subject of your curiosity, let us call it the solitary Swanee. It is a symbolic and auspicious animal, said to be related to the Adepti. Legends say the Swanee traverses the land under the cover of mist. Its presence nearly indetectable, save only for the faintest outline of horns. When at ease, it rests with its eyes closed and legs crossed. Yet should the situation turn dangerous, the fury of the Swanee will be unleashed. It moves with the swiftness of windswept clouds and attacks with the ferocity of a roaring waterfall. But
I'm liking this ant.
some people say
I'm liking this art.
this has forced the Swanee into a life of seclusion far beyond.
What is it like? The puppetry?
Still, those are just a few old legends I've heard in my time. Getting all that across in a wushu dance might prove tricky, no?
It's like anything. Practice makes perfect. I just gotta work at it. You see? Manzai agrees with me.
I cannot tell if that was like animated or if that was actual like
是讲不完的。最近
Chinese puppet
成玉谷
work.
的水土发生了一些变化，就连香茶的气味也变得不如从前了。到时候还烦请各位旅行者跟随仙人的指引，帮助解决困扰俏英庄居民的茶叶问题吧。
再次感谢两位同学给我们带来了这么精彩的成玉谷介绍以及传说故事。那接下来我们稍作休息， 准备了解一下今年海灯节的活动吧。那在这之前呢，还请一起看看第2组兑换码吧。
And there's the iconic one. And look at Ganyu and Shenhe with those outfits right there. They definitely have to be like new outfits in the game. But yeah, so what we got from this segment was the map expansion, and they said it borders Fontaine, and I think what we saw briefly in the background was the mysterious tower that was in Fontaine, and I haven't done the quest part of that since I haven't done the story part either. But yeah, it looks like that gap to Liyue, and that gap must be Xianyun Vale in Xianyang Village. Man, these names.
各位，欢迎回来。接下来啊，就让我们和阿明一起来看看今年的海灯节吧。
大伟哥好呀！
哎，你好你好。听了刚才的一些铺垫啊，我还真挺期待今年海灯节的。今年都会有些什么样的惊喜呢？
那么我就来抛砖引玉一下。刚才阿然也提到，今年海灯节的主题是风筝，还将璃月的传统手工艺风筝与枫丹的械动式垂直拉升装置进行了结合。
机械风筝，不知道和流云真菌的机关比起来，哪个技术力更强啊？
这可不好说呀。
哎，我小时候也放过风筝，但其实我对风筝了解不是特别多。为什么会选用风筝来当主题呢？
我想可能是它能承载人们众多的美好祝愿吧。
这倒是和肖灯有异曲同工之妙啊。
这么一说，风筝还真就像是白天的肖灯。不过我们这次的风筝在晚上也会发光哦。
我们平时最常见的风筝应该是飞鸟图案吧？我记得有传说是古人受到飞鸟启发，创作了风筝，表达对美好生活的追求。
哎，是啊，我以前放的也是燕子风筝。
不过现在已经有很多不同样式的风筝了，一些具有吉祥寓意的图案还挺受欢迎的。
Those are some fancy looking kites.
彩蝶，这些图案都很有特色。
So they're adding kite theme.
美好的祝愿也能让看到的人们感受到祝福。
而且放风筝本身也是非常有益身心的活动。
是的，大伟哥也可以先来海灯节里体验体验。
而且在今年海灯节上，甘雨和申鹤将会穿着流云
，Yes，
特别定制的新衣装，来和大家共度佳节。
没错，同时行秋也准备了一套新衣装。
行秋 also gets a new outfit.
特定目标就能够免费获得。
哇，那快看看老朋友们的新衣装是什么样子的呢？
Oh, got a dark blue. It's got a Fontaine feel. Ooh, look at that glow, Ganyu. Damn! And those hair pieces. Looking good. And Shenhe. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at her. Look at her. Damn.
确实好看，明明是来给大伟哥介绍海灯节的，我自己都想快点入手新衣装了。那我赶紧来讲讲今年海灯节上都有一些什么有意思的活动吧。
好嘞。
今年海灯节上主要有3个游玩活动，分别是指影巡瑶、瑞兽欢悦和异光云行。
感觉光听名字就能有一个模糊的概念了。
他们的灵感源自各种传统文化，不过我们就像课琴一样，也在学习，尝试推陈出新。
好，快讲讲怎么个推陈出新法。
那先来说说这个指影巡瑶吧。拆解名字的话，就是用指影的形式来寻觅佳肴。璃月有一种流传已久的艺术指影剧，灵活运用画
，Okay, paper theater again.
可以让画面在幕布上活起来。再结合
I think we used to do it before. Was it last Lantern Rite?
互动游戏叫做剪纸戏，主要会讲述些简单明
Or was it
快的
before
故事，
that?
让观众们会心一笑。
我大概有概念了啊，结合这
'Cause
张
it looks
多方
familiar.
月桂的图啊，这出剪纸戏 应该是引导锅巴和月桂去找食材来做美食的故事吧？
哎，被大伟哥猜对了。
没错没错，这个活动玩法呢，操作上比较简单，老少皆宜。我们需要控制锅巴和月桂进行移动，在特定的步数限制下解开谜题，破除障碍，最后一起收集到食材，就可以成功烹饪出各种美味佳肴。
Good old puzzle
规
games.
则是不是看起来还蛮简单的？
的确，门槛不高，
That
玩
looks
一遍
fun.
应该就会了，确实很有。
Personally, I think that looks fun.
不过呢，也不要太过小看这个游戏了。在后几关挑战中，可能需要引导锅巴与月桂互相配合，比如让锅巴去推动月桂乘坐的小车，这样月桂就能在不同的起始点开始行动。
So each character has limited movements.
有意思，像是推箱子一样。
第二个活动瑞兽欢悦，是武兽队在武兽系的基础上进行了简化以及趣味性改良的碰碰武兽系玩法。希望大家能够在茶余饭后活动活动，同时也能亲身感受一下武兽系的魅力。
哎，不错哎，武兽系啊，看着就挺有意思的，但要自己去体验武兽门槛还是有点高的。
Do we get to do the dance?
说不定能给我们带来不一样的火花。
这个火花可是靠碰撞出来的哦。这个活动共有3个关卡：力士连连来、时节竞登高和彩青征吉兆。我们可以通过匹配让店家帮忙组局，也可以自行邀请亲朋好友组团游玩。当进入关卡场地后，我们需要在限定时间内达成不同的关卡目标，
So it's collecting?
尽可能取得更高的评分。
And try to get the highest
还
score
可以穿戴
possible.
特制的武兽系玩偶服，进入武兽碰碰状态，弹开触碰到的其他玩家，
感觉会很欢乐哎。
确实很欢乐。
Huh.
而且在游玩过程中，还可以稍微使点小坏，弹开其他朋友来争夺更多的积分。
哎，要是约上的是几个损友啊，他们大概宁愿不去抢积分，也要来弹开我。
那也不能光顾着
True.
使坏啊。3个关卡还是有一些特定规则的，比如力士连连来最容易上手，最重要的目标就是去争夺尽可能多的力士茶饼，去弹开别的玩家也能获得他掉落的茶饼。时节竞登高，还额外要去抢占时不时出现的高地来保持豪气值，同时
King of the Hill
弹开别的玩家，让他抢不到高地。彩青征集绕的话，主要就是要前往时不时刷新的安全区域里，规避掉麻辣气氛的影响，从而保持清淡值。当然，既然出现了安全区域，
也就是说可以去弹开别的玩家，让他进不了安全区域，一直被麻辣锅贴。
King of the Hill and
好像
domination
已经懂了，领先损友一步。
Capture the
最
point.
后一个活动异光云行，我们可以借助精力图月的力量，在烟花绽放的空中穿梭，并在这个过程中收集尽可能多的玉莲灯笼来积累得
So
分。
good old
还
racing
请放心
collect.
经理会一直保护我们，不会让烟花伤害到我们的。
化为精力穿梭于烟花绽放的夜空中，听起来就很浪漫。
希望海灯节的故
Nice.
事与活动能把这份喜庆又吉祥的节日气氛传达给每一位旅行者。当节庆热度足够高涨，各位可以从10位璃月4星角色中任选1位，
Okay.
加入到自己的队伍中来。
Select a 4-star.
新朋友加冕。
Nice.
累计登录活动富贵登门也会在海灯节期间开放，旅行者
Cumulative login
10枚纠缠之源在内的奖励。同时，为了感谢旅行者们在过去1年里的支持与陪伴，我们还将通过游戏内邮件的方式为旅行者们奉上3个纠缠之源。
希望在这海灯佳节之际，大家都能放飞承载梦想与祝愿的风筝，乘风到达理想的地方。
没错，也祝愿各位能和亲朋好友一同享受
Very
欢乐的
nice
时光。
说得对啊，不过我们的节目还没有结束，让我们先休息一下，看看第3组兑换码吧。
Okay, yet a lot more but this time these were, this segment was with the event. The event, wow, I'm blanking on it. Event missions, kind of, but basically this mini games. One which is looked like flying as a carp or a carp kite and collecting items or collecting all those points, and then the dragon dance one, which seems to be multiple challenges with against others or alongside others. I'm not entirely sure based on how it looked. And then the puppet theater one, Shadow Theater in Guoba and I can't remember the little rabbit's name, but the movement puzzles and the fire music. Right on. Oh, so with that instrument, the string is inside the bow, or whatever it's called. I did not know the names of these instruments, but sounds so good.
大伟哥，你知不知道，璃月现在已经吸引到越来越多不同地区的朋友前来游玩了？
当然知道，上次温迪不就来海灯节了吗？怎么说，今年又有新面孔？
是啊是啊，今年的话，不仅有一些朋友会来璃月共度海灯节，还有其他熟人来到了望舒客栈。
这是来尝璃月菜来了？
虽然可能初衷不是这个，但就结果来看，确实是这样。起因其实是我们接下了望舒客栈的委托，暂时接手受伤的严校，成为了望舒客栈的代理大厨，满足远道而来的客人们对璃月佳肴的好奇心。
Chef of Xianyun。
让我想到了一句老话，叫“有朋自远方来，
不亦乐乎”。蒙德、道期、须弥和枫丹都会有我们熟悉的朋友们前来。至于他们的目的以及在这里发生了什么，就请各位旅行者届时亲自去揭晓答案吧。
那看来必须得好好露一手，让他们尝尝地道的璃月菜了。
那肯定了，我们需要连续进行改刀、调配、烹制这3个步骤，来烹饪出符合客人需求的菜肴，最后再对菜品进行摆盘装饰，就可以邀请客人。
Cooking and plating。
不错不错，招待朋友这事我最开心了。
另外，最近蒙德也正发生着一些神秘事件。有些神秘的雕像突兀地出现在达达乌帕谷中，导致丘丘人部落中的丘丘人们突然变得举止反常起来。
这时候就需要我们前去调查其中暗藏的真相和秘密了，对吧？
没错，大伟哥已经是一位非常优秀的旅行者了，
毕竟也旅行了这么久。
我们需要先操控乌帕诺之眼依附在丘丘人与风史莱姆身上，潜入部落营地中，同时需要小心地避开或者干扰那些能识破我们伪装的丘丘萨满，直到抵达营地深处，找到并调查那些神秘的雕像。
这前提看起来好流畅哦。
调查完雕像后
，That's an interesting mission。
秘境，等待我们的将是一只体格异常硕大的丘丘。
Whoa, that's a
这丘丘萨满非常
some
强大，
kind
我们需要见招拆招
shaman hillager，
转化为我们的武器进行反制。例如击破他召唤
That's
的
a big
右
one
贝塔
now
日落过，使他在地面残留的果汁中摔倒，把他召唤的卷心菜朝他打回去，眩晕住他。还有利用他召唤的大型风场飞起来， 并使用下路攻击的冲击波战胜它等等。
Not sure if it's on the level of a Lawa Churl, but it is pretty
除
big.
了丘丘人部落的神秘雕像，在波诡云谲的秘境深处，还有其他来历成谜的敌人正在蓄势备战。每个挑战包含4轮战斗，在不同战斗轮次中，我们可以从数名随机的适应角色中选择2或4位加入队伍。每名角色初始具有2点战役值，每出战1轮就会损失1点。同时，每个挑战都具有独特的激荡战役，会根据队伍中角色战役值的总和提供特定效果。我们需要留意该效果，并合理加以利用，最终完成挑战，获取奖励。
感觉可以借助适用角色去尽情尝试一些
Randomized trial characters?
对的，希望旅行者能享受不同的配对带来的战斗体验。除此之外，7圣召唤也有一些更新，除了常规的热斗模式更新，7圣召唤的驻境演练
Some more character cards and boss cards.
旅行者可以选择不同的附加条件，获取积分来领取奖励。其次，精通已有活动也将如期而至，需要培养角色的旅行者们不要错过哦。最后，说到培养角色，针对圣遗物的养成体验也在持续优化中。本次增加了圣遗物快速装备的新功能
，Fast Equip。
选择自定义或是参考其他旅行者的方案，更方便的装备圣遗物哦。
And loadouts?
感觉很实用哎，期待一下，也感谢
Was this?
大伟哥客气了。
I'm not sure if the design is exactly how it looks, but is this what like a lot of us have been asking for? Is an actual like presets or saved like sets?
其他朋友用自己的方式给我们准备了惊喜。平地见光，尽显锋芒。原神与一加手机的全新联动，一加原神氪琴定制机。
Oh, Kuching themed phone.
为了让旅行者在移动设备游玩时获得更沉浸的体验，原神项目团队推出了游戏状态通讯技术，协同手机厂商一起来优化设备性能，提高原神在手机上的运行表现。在氪琴定制手机上，一加技术团队基于这套技术进行了深度的适配与实验，推出了包括原神加载提速、后台网络保活、功耗优化在内的移动端游戏体验调优，陆续会在更多设备上应用。除了技术优化之外有关联动定制机的外观设计、理政周边等细节允许我先卖个关子。一加手机官方账号将在后续公布更多活动详情，那感兴趣的旅行者可以前往关注。除此之外 ，4.4 版本期间，《原神》第2章枫丹篇 OST《万流始源之海》也即将与大家见面。专辑共有3张分碟，共收录60余首由 Hoyo Mix 音乐团队为原神枫丹地区创作的原声音乐，旅行者们敬请期待。鲤鱼一直都有诸多美好的寓意，吉祥、繁荣、幸福、顺利等等。也正巧，这次旅行者游历成玉谷，还会有鲤鱼仙人辅警的指引相伴。我代表原神项目组，带着对各位旅行者的感谢与祝福，愿各位旅行者年年安康，诸事顺利，鱼跃龙门，亦有期。
Ooh. Very nice. I guess that's it for that. So, just going back here, looking through it all again. It wasn't, personally, I think it wasn't as impactful as like past programs, but it was still pretty good. I still think it was a pretty good showcase from what we got here. Let's see. Looking back on here, we got what I assume in English is Gaming, but as they pronounced in Chinese, Jiaming. Jiaming. Again, my pronunciation isn't actually that great. But yeah, his idol looks like the lion dance, of course. It's one of his idols. But he looks pretty cool. So he's a 4-star Claymore user. And I think his skill... Oh man, look at these outfits. Shenhe and Ganyu look so good. Very nice. Man, Traveler. Yeah, Traveler doesn't have any new outfits. Hu Tao and Zhongli. The twins. That has to be a domain here. But it doesn't look like it's... I mean, it seems like a domain. All those steps. Then this map expansion. Okay, so we see the bridges and mountain spots in the background. So yeah, it has to be an expansion into that northern part that's bordering, because we can see the Jade Chamber right over there. So yeah, it's more northern, bordering Fontaine and all that. And the mountains, which obviously we couldn't cross that gap. But I don't think that gap seemed that big for this expansion, but I could be wrong. And then this new boss. And then Xianyun here. She looks so good. So 3 steps. Her E skill was like 3 steps or whatever, and then dive. But Gaming here, I don't know if that's really his best in slot weapon, but it does kind of fit his aesthetic. Because I think that weapon was also in Beto's portrait. So yeah, here. I assume from what we saw, it was a 4-part combo for his normal attack. Hold on. Okay, so yeah. What's his E skill? Let's play this again. So yeah, his E skill, the lion jump and then into a straight plunging attack. Or more like a rush at the enemy and then, which leads up and then into a plunging attack. Q skill.
召唤出文仔出场时，佳明将会恢复一定生命值，并造成火元素范围伤害。和文仔合力表演精彩的武兽戏。当文仔和佳明
So yeah, his Q looks like it allows him to do that E skill maneuver a couple of times. It looked like 3 times, but I'm not sure if it's like prompted. I'm not sure if you can do it more within that span of time. So it looks like an initial AoE damage at the start, and then you can start working into that kind of like E skill movement, or just doing combos. I'm not sure if it gives you an attack bonus or anything, or a pyro damage bonus, depending on how it looks. Because he's got that glow.
的元素战技瑞兽登高楼能够立刻再次使用。武兽态势持续期间，只要佳明状态上佳，还可再次唤出文仔登场。
Okay.
助力，
好精彩啊！
And then let's go to Xianyun. So yeah, Cloud Retainer, or Xianyun as we know, is looking so fine. But her mechanics... let me.
Bound to convey in a few simple words. Oh, but why must the listener grow weary whenever I begin to divulge them?
So yeah, ranged similarly like Wanderer. Not close range like Shikano and Heizo, because Heizo was more like up close swirling attacks. Wanderer was more ranged.
Skyward!
And she's got 3 hops, and then the plunging attack.
Stray clouds converge!
And then her Q skill, which from what we saw, seems like it gives any members of the party when they're out on the field the ability to get a high enough for plunging attacks.
由于在同伴完成在持续招呼的下海空，也能根据闲云能进，不难让人连死的特殊跳跃步天梯，并且能根据具体情况后2段中选择地面释放，或是在空中。
Of course, it will give her.
这个过程中还能化形为进行特殊的。
She'd also be really good for mobility across the maps.
更能轻唤先锋。
So Wanderer, Xianyun,
在持续恢复同伴生命值的同时，也能御风助推，让同伴获得轻盈的跳跃能力，提升跳跃的高度，并在同伴完成下落攻击时造成风元素范围伤害，让整个队伍如有先助。
But yeah, her Q skill. Yeah, her Q skill allows others. Her special mechanism allows others to get that plunging attack, but I'm not sure. Does it give them an animal infusion for swirl attacks? It seemed like it. Right there. It looked like those spirals, so there might be an animal infusion. Yeah, I'm not sure, but there might be, but if not, I mean, it still gives plunging attacks. Though, I'm not sure if there's really Are there stat bonuses around the plunging attacks? I'm not sure which characters really deal with that beyond Xiao, Gaming, and Xianyun. Not sure who else deals with plunging attacks, really. Trying to recall off the top of my head. I mean, technically Albedo does, since his thing elevates, his E-skill elevates people, but I'm not sure if that really counts, technically. But yeah, she really would. Xianyun really looks like she'd be very good for mobility, probably matched up with Wanderer just to be soaring around the map. Maybe Xiao, but that's just mainly his dash, and even then, it's only depending on how many stacks of his E he's got. The banners.
之外，这次我们还有机会邀请到哪些角色入队呢？
那就来看看4.4第一期
Okay, so yeah, here.
出现，并提升获取概率。
So we've got Xianyun and Nahida, and then Gaming or Jiaming. Man, it's really hard to what you want to go with. I mean, I'm sure a lot of the more the Western players are probably more on the Gaming with the English dub, but with the Chinese dub, it'd be Jiaming, I assume. But yeah, I assume Jiaming will be on both the first part and the second part banner, maybe? Or maybe just the first part, phase 1, with both Xianyun and Nahida. And then, of course, Cloud Retainer's got her own weapon. The Crane's Echoing Call. A catalyst, which I'm not sure what the stat boost will be. The main stat will be around that, and what extra bonuses will be in its description. And then this one, Phase 2, Xiao and Yaimiko. I'm not sure the last... I actually don't remember the last time Xiao had a raid up. I actually don't know Miko's either. But I could understand players rolling for Miko more than Xiao, because... But then again, Xiao hasn't come up in a while as far as I recall. So people might also really want to draw for Xiao, just for his aesthetics. But it looks really good. And then this map expansion. So yeah, northern, probably, maybe northwestern, maybe more towards the north, but I would assume it would cover at least that gap. Maybe I'll pull up the, hold on, pull up the interactive map here. Ignore the fishing spots, because that's my plans. Actually, never mind. That gap is a lot bigger than I thought. So yeah, based on what we can tell, it has to be around this area. I'm not sure if they're gonna... how much of this they're gonna cut off, or if they're gonna cover this entire area. Since I don't think Sumeru... I'm not sure if they really would go into this desert portion anywhere, unless they somehow expand to it with a Sumeru map expansion even more bigger than it already is. But I would assume somewhere in between here. Right here. Because we all know that we saw the mountains in the background as far as I saw the bridges. So it has to be at least in this vicinity. And we saw the mysterious tower in the background, assuming we saw that mysterious tower in the background in that part of the trailer. Or was it? Actually, I'm not sure which segment. Okay, maybe it was back more. We saw the wharf. Maybe it was in the trailer itself. Or not. Man, I'm confusing myself. But I thought it was somewhere in there. I just want to check to be sure, because I thought I saw it in the background somewhere. And that was just the boss. Huh. Nah, I can't help but want to.
A kite is always tied down, no matter how.
Darn it. Oh well. Might as well go back and check it at some other time when I'm not on video. Because I really was pretty sure at some point we saw in the background. Well, either way, everyone, thanks for joining me on this adventure of watching the version 4.4 special program, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.